We are in good shape at APD, and I'm very excited about the future. So first, I want to thank all of you. I don't know, I guess no providers or waiver support coordinators or any folks like that are on here, but they deserve a thank you as well. But I know for a fact that all of you have worked tirelessly. I've had a lot of different jobs in my life, but I have never worked with a group of people that work as hard as you do, that are as dedicated as you are, and care as much about the people you serve. When I finished graduate school, I don't know if you all know this or not, but my very first job I had was to help institutions transfer people within the institutions. They were institutions back then too. Institutions into the community, similar to what we all are trying to do right now. And what we would do is we would actually take people and assess their level of understanding of the basics, very basic things, like how to budget your money, how to use public transportation, the things that everyday people don't even think about, they just do it. And you'd be surprised how many people were in these institutions that were very, very capable of doing all of this. They just never had the opportunity. So that's what I did for 3 years, and I think it's really important to let you know that that's where my start was. I had a lot of different jobs of management and different things, and I feel like every time I got in one, I'd say, well, God, is this supposed to be what I'm supposed to do? You know? But I know that I have come full circle, and I'm at the end of my career. And I don't mean like tomorrow, anybody, but I am at the end of my career, and this is where I want to end, where I started. I know this was the mission that God sent me to do, and I am so proud to be here, and I promise you, and I pledge all of you, that I will work as hard as I possibly can to make us as successful as we can to help the people that we're serving. Every day I read the crisis, and I can tell you, I cry at times. So does Denise. The things that we're doing for people, and not just the person with individual disabilities, it's for whole families. I mean, families that are just about to crumble apart, and we put them back together. And I think that is really important. What you do is so very important. Because of the very smart governor we have that brought in Mike Hansen, stole him from the Senate, quite frankly, with his leadership and the hard work of case managers out there and the region staff and central office, a lot of work in the regions, a lot of work. We, for the first time, will be within our budget. And Director Hansen led us to this point, and we will stay the course. We will be within our budget for the first time in 8 years since the inception of this agency. So on the wait list of those first 3 categories, where you have the intensive needs and child welfare and parents aging out, there are about 3,000 out of the 22,000. That's where we need to really focus our first attention to. Then if you look at those that are coming out of the school system, that's where we need to focus our employment on. Just so you'll know, it's $15 million in general revenue, which makes the total wait list amount of money $36 million, which is a lot of money. I mean, it really is exciting. So we thank Director Hansen, but I know him well enough to know that if he was here, he'd say, this took the whole team. And it did. It took the whole team.